Section 4.4. Exercises. 1. Recall the conditionals code we looked at in Listing 4.2, Section 4.3.3. How does the behavior of this program differ from the original?
See this code?
2. In the following code, what gets printed if age is 32? What would be printed if you change every if, except for the first, to an elif instead?
See this code?
3. What Python data type would you use to hold a series of temperature readings from a sensor that records data every minute? What would this data type store? 4. Arrange the following blocks of Python code to create a program that calculates the sum of all even numbers in a provided list.
See this code?
5. Recall Section 4.3.1. Consider the Python function call min of input of enter a number colon, input of enter another number colon. Before running this code, think about what this line is supposed to do, and then answer the following questions. A. What do you expect to happen when this code is run? Describe each step of the execution process. B. How does Python handle the inputs and the min function together in this scenario? C. If the inputs aren't numbers but strings that are numeric, for example 5 or 2, how might Python's behavior change, if at all? D. What would be the outcome if one or both inputs aren't numeric? Test your hypothesis by trying different inputs. 6. In Section 4.3.2, we talked about how variables persist in Python. How does this property of variables influence the way you might structure your code? Think of an example scenario where maintaining variable states across different parts of a program would be beneficial. 7. We ask Copilot to explain how the following code works.
See this code?
Copilot provides the following explanation. This Python code is a simple program that asks the user for their age and then prints out a message based on the age range they fall into. The first line of the code uses the input function to prompt the user to enter their age. The input function reads a line from input, usually from the user's keyboard, converts it into a string and returns that string. In this case, the prompt is, enter your age. The return string is then converted into an integer using the int function and stored in the variable age. The rest of the code is a series of conditional statements that check the value of age and print out a corresponding message. The if statement checks if the age is less than 13, and if so, it prints, you are a child. If the age is not less than 13, the program moves to the next condition, the elif, short for else if, statement, which checks if the age is less than 20. If so, it prints, you are a teenager. If the age is not less than 20, it moves to the next elif statement, which checks if the age is less than 60. If so, it prints, you are an adult. It turns out that the explanation from Copilot is incomplete, as it doesn't describe the code for all inputs. Determine what the explanation is missing, and add your answer to the explanation. 8. Review the Python code provided and the initial prompt to Copilot. The explanation returned was too vague and didn't help you understand the string methods used in the code.
See this code?
Prompt given to Copilot. Can you explain what this code does? Copilot explanation given back. The code involves manipulating a string stored in text by finding a specific word and replacing it with another word. It uses methods to locate where the word starts and then constructs a new string where the word has been replaced. Finally, it prints out the modified string. Your task is to do the following. A. Identify why the initial prompt might lead to a vague or unhelpful explanation. B. Improve the prompt to ensure a more detailed and specific explanation from Copilot. Consider what you specifically don't understand about the string methods and how the code uses them. C. Write the revised prompt to Copilot and discuss how your changes will lead to a better explanation.